Trust the plan, baby.
Oh, goodness. We got a hot Jeff B. Good to see Coffee Willard.
Man,
Jeff's high. Everybody, Jeff is high. Okay.
I'm higher than giraffe pussy right now.
Oh, my God. This is Kay. Good to see you. Echo. Para X-ray. I remember Para X-ray sent me good under the attention. Good to see you. Diane. Echo. Booty Boo. Let's see. Who else we got? It's pretty good for a pop-up. This is probably our last Friday, but just was going to work out. Good to see you again, Devin. Dan. All right, let's see. We can do Roseanne again, even though
greetings, Earthlings and humans, clones, drones, disembodied spirits, Nephilim, Gaborim,
Anunnaki,
what have you. People who think they're Nazis but are just ready for the next level of conspiracy theory. Anyone who's been magnetized here, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Animals, of course, I love animals. Animals are real magnets. They are.
All right. Craig made it. Good to see you. Cujo's coming. He's eating first. Diane says the steel is on in Los Angeles. It looked like a lot of angry people watching them closely. I wouldn't be surprised they started riots after the steel. They're sick and tired of it. Pootie, you were sending me something about this. I don't know if I watched it. I think there's already an investigation.
It's a trap. They're gonna catch him. What's her name? Dylan what's her name?
Harmeet.
Yeah, she's on it.
Harmeet Dylan or something, right? Something like that.
Yeah, Harmeet Dylan. Yeah, that's it. Her and the U.S. U.S. attorney out there in California, they're on it.
See, you heard it here first. Q minus says so.
Trust the plan.
and Jeff is over here giggling and high as apparently giraffe's private parts.
You guys say it all the way. Как дела? Привет, друга. Хорошо.
Oh my goodness.
Look, interesting tidbits is throwing some damn Russian in there. Yeah, I'm higher than giraffe pussy.
Because he went to the doctor, not because he's just meddling and.
I can't believe Craig ain't screwing with you terrible right now.
Richard
my.
Yes, I would never
Scott.
in this vulnerable situation of yourself.
I didn't understand you, Craig.
Hello?
I hear you, but I didn't hear what you were saying. Go ahead again.
I said, Jeff, I would never take advantage of you in the situation that you're in right now.
Fucking liar.
Well, that was sweet and then not sweet. Oh, HN, good to see you. Interesting.
Yeah, this damn story, boy. I had no clue they were going to use a gag ball.
Oh my gosh.
No. Hey, by the way, Wallbanger is showing the new Air Force One is about to be revealed.
Yeah, Wallbanger.
Huh.
That's Jason M. Smith's uncle.
He says Kuwait is getting their asses handed to them. Huh. York baby, Diane, Clay B. Our last Friday. What we don't know. No, not like it. We're gonna do another day that's not Friday. Good to see you, Cujo. Welcome.
They today they counted like 7,000 votes. They can't figure out why. They know why. They get investigated.
Okay. I hope you're right about that, Pootie. I did see you were saying some stuff saying it's that it's already an investigation. And he's definitely out here talking about it, but he was talking about it the last time all the way till they stole it, What's it say, Jeff?
Cog the lies, how are you?
Okay, thank you. Good to see you, Mitch. How you doing tonight, Cujo?
Peachy King.
Oh shit, I'm scared.
2 months in a row.
Just kidding.
Damn it.
See, Angel. Our meat's on it, says interesting tidbits. Good to know. So what do you think happens though? Like, so they say they catch them, then what? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter. This is supposed to be.
She's federal. She's a top cop.
Top cop.
Besides Lance.
Kregenführer.
Wait, what?
Right here. Kregenführer. I don't know if I said that right. I tried.
Oh, is that Schmidt? He's trying to send messages.
Oh shit. Oh Schmidt. Marla. Can't hear too good all low. I'm sorry.
Hey, can you raise our volume too low?
I don't know. Wish I was higher than a dress. Putain. So what's this one say, Jeff?
Huh?
What's that say?
Of course I'm good too. Хорошо.
Oh,
hey, Elizabeth.
Is there a Russian sympathizer in the chat?
I don't know, but we're pop quizzing Jeff tonight. He knows the most. Good to see you, Elizabeth.
Yeah, they gave me that shit. They gave Michael Jackson, boy. Holy fuck.
Propofol. That's crazy. Good to see you, D. I sent you the link. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, message me. I think I did. Paul Scott, good to see you. Outlandish Patriot. Yeah, this was a pop-up, so I'm just glad you made it.
That's going to make you beat it.
I was just wondering if he's been kissing any monkeys lately. I didn't know if his breath might smell like yesterday's banana.
Ooh.
I got it, but I'm German, LOL. Jeff survived today, Outlandish said. So Outlandish knows what's up. Good to see you, Brew. 25,000 mail-in ballots suddenly found, all for Bass. See, I just can't.
The probability of that is in the trillions, they said.
Yeah.
But how do they want? Jeff.
You're a Russian spy.
How do they prove it though? People are going to say it's not true. Oh, we lost Craig. I mean, people can say it all day long, but people are gonna go, oh, that's just them. They're just mad because they're losing. How do they do any different than it was when it was Biden?
I don't know
either. Yes, he did have a procedure done today, Jason. Did you want to tell about it, Jeff? Or did you
wait till you highlight Doc P's comment. That's funny because that's yes.
Doc P, they did ball gag him today, just so you know.
They did ball gag me. They did.
Jeff, what happened?
I didn't even know that was a hospital procedure or like a tool of the hospital. Oh God,
yeah.
Don't forget the ball gag. Oh yeah.
Dude,
oh my God, Jeff Jenner. That is kind of funny.
That's some funny shit.
Thanks, Outlandish. So what's this one, Jeff? Hold on. Shoot. There it goes. This is like a pop quiz. What's that one say?
Hold on. Let me get to that window. Trump for always or Trump forever.
All right. Actually, you're doing pretty good. What's this one?
Oh, wow.
LOL.
Oh, okay. All right. We can't question Jeff's bilingual and being able to read other languages now. We had a pop quiz today. Oh my gosh. 24. What is that? Hold on. I got to find the
24,000 ballots, zero for Spencer Pratt.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
You haven't had enough nurses, Yorga. LOL. I don't get that. I told y'all propofol was good, Jeff. I told Jeff.
My God.
My God. Good to see you, Cheryl. Double dipping. Yeah. So this is my last. We aren't going to do Fridays anymore, but we wanted to do this one. And then I think maybe like Sundays. And then when Craig comes back, we'll do the after party to Craig stream. Maybe that's just a
Hey,
thought.
quit forever. I'm gone forever. I'm not doing it ever again. I'm giving it.
Oh my gosh.
Thank God.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Best decision
What the
I-
fuck is this, Rosetta Stone? So funny. That is pretty good. I'll take it. All right. All right. Yeah, there's no nothing going on. You know, we're just hanging out, whatever. Jeff did put me onto this live stream going on. We can put it in the background if you guys are interested. This is like some kind of ice protest, Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah, they were
Awesome.
trying to flip an ice car a little bit ago.
Oh my goodness. Oh, here goes this thing that likes to. There, worked out.
Where's this?
I don't know. We need volume or not.
No. This is
Did you
in
say it was Newark,
this is
right?
in Newark, New Jersey. Yeah, so
Yeah.
so we leave. My brother comes and we leave at about 11 o'clock, and so we get up there and I do my check-in, and the nurse, he comes out and gets me, and where he's getting all the heart monitors, life support machine, and all this other shit put on me. And I asked him, I said, man, I said, so what the fuck are they doing? And he goes, well, they'll put a hose down your throat and, you know, all this other shit. And I'm like, oh, so I know what the women will feel like, huh? And he just started laughing. And I said, hey, can you do me a favor? Because I know that in my chart that, you know, I have to, anytime I go in for any type of procedure, whether they do knock me out, put me under, whatever, they have to do all this life support machine and shit. And I said, so whenever I'm good to go and I'm out of the, you know, out of the fucking water, I said, will you go out and tell my brother and my mom that my transition surgery went well, and instead of putting in C cups, they put in double D's. And he was like, yeah, are you sure? And I'm like, hell yeah. And so they the doc comes in and he introduced himself and he goes, this is what I'm going to be doing. He goes, the anesthesiologist is going to come in and you'll be out for probably 10-15 minutes. And I'm like, all right. And he opens up this bag and it's a fucking gag ball. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, well, you got to put this in your mouth so we can put the hose down your throat. And I'm like, wait, y'all been watching too much fucking Pulp Fiction in this motherfucker.
That was a good movie. Devin says, you think they're putting this in our face to make us not want to vote? I don't know, man. Could be. But it's not going to, something's going to have to give, right? I don't know. It stresses me out to think.
No, I have a theory, but
go ahead. Let's hear it. So hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's positive.
so they, you know, the anesthesiologist, he was Pakistani.
Out near mama.
And so I asked this doc, I'm like, man, do you speak Urdu, Pashto? And he's like, well, no, I speak English. And I said, well, I get that, but what's your native language? And he said, it's Pashto. And I looked at the nurse and I said, can I do it? And he goes, can you do what? And I said, can I cuss this doctor out in Urdu? This damn doctor. He said, he goes, I don't think you know Urdu. So I started cussing him out. He took where they did the port to put in the propofol. He was like, man, will you shut the fuck up? Next thing I know, they were like, Mr. B, it's time to get up. I'm like, where the fuck am I at? And then they take me out to the lobby where my brother and mother's at, and that look on my mom's face, she was like, I cannot believe you told these fuckers to come out and tell us in front of all these people that you just had a transition surgery. Yeah, that's why my mom eats going anywhere with me in public.
Man. So
Yeah.
that's pretty nuts. So, and you still think you're feeling that shit? How long do you think it's going to be till it wears off, Jeff?
They said it should. Well, they told me I couldn't drive for 24 to 48 hours. So,
Good grief.
That's a pretty big window.
Yeah. But my God, dude, I tell you what, even though it was, I think they said the procedure was 7 minutes, they had me out for 10 minutes. It felt like I slept for about 15 days.
Yeah. I need some of that shit.
Right.
So,
Yeah, and then they made me sign this it's not a waiver, it's an authorization form for a blood transfusion. I'm like, the hell's this all about? And they're like, well, in case we get down your throat and something happens and you you need blood. And I said, I hope none of you fuckers stayed at a Holiday Inn Express.
I had that same conversation with the chick I picked up back in 1992.
dang. Outlander said, why do you think Michael Jackson loved that stuff? They did
I'll
say
tell you what, boy.
Agent Jay's
Woo.
out here talking about his balls. I don't know what that's about. Good to see
Nice.
you, Jay.
They have creams for that.
Oh my gosh. So Yorga, you here?
Yeah,
Um,
I'm actually eating, so I'm kind of out of I'm in the conversation, but kind of.
oh man, Echo said Jeff sounds pretty happy. And for
It's not gay till you get caught.
You keep saying that so much, I'm really gonna start thinking it. Well, I guess
No, I mean, look, think about it. It's true.
yeah,
We prefer to use the term jolly on this stream.
Oh my gosh, the last thing you want is a blood transfusion that somebody that took the Jim Jones juice and a few boosters. That's the thing you got to worry about now. I thought they don't do that. They don't take blood from the
I don't know, but I know, like, when I donated blood at the last at my VA appointment, that was the first thing that they ask is if I took in the jungle juice.
Really? It should matter, should it?
Man.
Yeah, ball gagged or tea bag. They put the gag ball in, but they may have tea bagged. I didn't know shit.
Oh my god, it's not Gabe. You're on top. Heard that from a friend. Okay, I see you, Hawk. Hey, can any of the mods possibly do Hawk's channel link out there? I stopped in one of his. He's had another one again, and there was only like 100 people. And for Hawk, that is low. So he's got to get his link back out there again. I guess.
Hold on, I'm finding pictures of Jeff on the dark web right now.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I couldn't believe there's only 100 because Hawk's been around longer than a lot of us. He was the second stream I ever watched. It was prepping, and then Hawk, and then Dangerous, and the rest is history. Or Michael Jackson, yeah. Michael Jackson, Joan Rivers. We got nicknames for all of them. It's crazy. Thank you, Billy. Yeah, because that was pretty low numbers for him. YouTube just keeps taking them down. That's when you're telling the truth. What's up, Jeff?
So I heard, but I haven't looked. Did they pass the SAVE Act?
I haven't been watching.
No, there were like 3 Republicans that voted against.
Okay,
that's bullshit. I hope we know. I hope people pay attention to which ones they were.
They passed the funding for the DHS and all them.
Maybe that's. Man, you ought to see this ICE agent's coming in on his motorcycle, and they're trying to block him and knock him off his motorcycle.
Dang. Dang. Rumors Michael Jackson's going to do a concert at the 250th. I mean, how is that even possible? Freaking hologram. That would be some shit. I don't know about that. Oh yeah, we got to do our traditional Joan Rivers clip here.
You know Michelle is a tramp.
Every time, it really does.
Secret Service called him Big Mike.
No, Michael Jackson is still alive. And if you've watched news, they have this burn victim guy that comes on the news, and he sounds a lot like somebody you know. And they even have video of the same ambulance pulling into the corner and Michael Jackson walking out.
Do what? Wait, when?
When he died, it was all faked. He's like went into hiding, you know?
Man, where's this? I want to see it. Even if it is bogus, I want to see it. You have
Oh, no, it isn't. I'm telling you, he might really come out and sing. That really might happen.
That's nuts. I definitely saw a post that I thought they said no one was going to sing. It was going to be this. But I did see they were going to do that song. What's the one, Pootie, where it's at the end of it's an opera and it's at the end when all the traitors get hung or murdered or whatever?
Ave Maria, or not Ave Maria.
I think they said that one was going to be.
They play it in Some of All Fears.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
I heard that. It was on I saw it on a Facebook thing. It was a repost of what Trump himself posted. And I thought it said no big singers or anything. Now, I mean, I'd love to see Michael pop out and do it. I definitely just watched a Netflix thing called The Verdict that really pissed me off. Because the title was The Verdict, but that's the last thing they want to talk about. They wanted to make him sound guilty all the way until they finally said, oh, by the way, yeah, he was not convicted, though. Like, it was horrible.
Yeah.
I hated it. I thought it was terrible. But anyways, yeah, I think they're doing that song again. And I don't know. I feel like there's something going to happen. That 250. I don't know. I need to find that post. Maybe
He said be the rally, the end all rallies.
yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, a lot. And you know what? It was on. I saw it on Facebook, and the comments were making me so mad. People are saying terrible things.
Trump post. Yeah, Trump posted it.
And well, some of the comments were really awful. People are just awful.
See, these fucking people are out. Oh yeah, please shoot him.
I know, crazy. It's crazy. People are talking about rumors about strokes, and they're like, "Yeah,
Oh yeah, come on."
It's crazy.
Oh no, I'm watching this. This guy kicked this ice car and he got out. I thought he was going to fucking shoot him.
You talking about right now on that stream? Let's see.
Hey, I'm watching Wahlberger. The hangar doors are still closed. There's no Air Force One yet, Jeff.
What's that?
I said I'm watching Wahlberger. Can y'all hear me on this damn microphone? Is this working?
Very
now.
Damn it, this damn thing isn't working. Crap from China. I'm watching Wahlberger, and the hangar doors are still closed, so we have not seen the new Air Force One yet.
Oh, is he down there filming it?
Yes, somebody is.
Karen says I saw a post that said JD stepped down. Does anyone know if there's truth to that?
JD Vance?
That's what it says. Yeah. Well, it says JD. I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Hey, I know my buddies were in town.
Who's that?
Buddy.
Fucking Cash Patel, Todd Blanche. They were down in Columbus because they just arrested 40 guys and gals on, I think it was $14 billion in fraud through Medicaid, Medicare, and now they're up in they were up here where I'm at, and Cash Patel told our local sheriff, get ready because we're coming.
Dang. Jason's making fun of me. Well, I mean, I want to see it so I can decide if I think it's bullshit, right? How will I know if I don't see it?
Man, this chick is a pork chop.
Every time I leave, you start talking about. When I went back, I didn't see anybody kicking cop cars, Chef. I tried to see what you were talking about.
Oh my
That's
God.
true, Flavy, the AI.
That mirror was lying to her when she put on that outfit.
The mirror was lying.
What really good?
Man, the mirror was lying to her. Agent J says the aliens are coming. Yeah, and that's the song they keep playing. It's like, I feel like that's meaning something, right? Coming up with something. You think anything's going to happen on that 250? Anything big, or you think it?
No, I mean,
I saw that. Believing.
I know that they're down there now sealing sewer drains and shit, but
that's good news, Drew.
Speaking of, what's up with the sewer people? Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I seen that.
Well, actually, I did hear a bit about that. I'll have that ready for Wednesday, at least some of it. Where they're like, oh, we're looking for a watch or something. We're looking for some weird shit. Somebody that is more articulate tell that story. You want to do it, Craig? You're a little muffled. Try to talk again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just kind of quiet. Should I try to turn it up on my end, you think?
Let me see if this mic sucks. Maybe. Hold on.
I can turn it up, maybe.
All right, is that better? Is that better?
Yes, it is.
What the frick, man? This Chinese crap. I'm never buying it again.
Oh my gosh, Prepper. Oh, buffering. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
but
much.
anyway, they got these people going in the sewers, but then there's all this conspiracy theory that these aren't really people. These are there's a porthole down there, and these are dimensional travelers. And
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jeff, you're funny tonight. Hang on just a second. Y'all.
Thank you.
Definitely well appreciated, buffering. I always appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Are you bringing up the crackhead?
The crackhead. Which one?
Whitney.
Whitney.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think
it's kind of like a happy dance, you know what I mean? But seriously, thank you so much. So go ahead, Craig. I'm sorry, the timing on that. You were saying.
Oh no, right? You killed it. I forgot what I was saying. Go on.
I don't know.
Good job.
I don't know if I go subscribe that far about all that, but there is news about people going up and down from the sewer, which is just weird. And it was like in more than one location or something like this. I saved it, and I'm going to dig into it and get some clips because we gotta talk about that. It's weird stuff going on.
There's a bunch of places they're doing it. So they setting bombs down there.
Yeah, crazy. Michael getting out of that van. I didn't see a text. I'll have to look. Did you do it just now? Maybe. Oh yeah. I guess I do have one. Michael
Don't
getting
forget,
out.
Jeff's high, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm high as fuck, boy. Even my dog knows there's something wrong. She's sitting right at my damn feet. She's like, this dude's fucking crazy.
I think you hallucinated the ball gag.
Yep.
Oh,
no.
Indeed.
It was some deep down freaking urge or what do you call it? Something inside of you that wanted the ball gag.
Put me in your mouth.
In
your mouth.
Dude, it was wild. It was
sounded wild.
I mean, it was like a ball, but the where you put your teeth at, so half of it's outside, half of it's inside, and it has a hole in the middle.
Yeah, I bet there was a hole in the middle.
Trump played it for the Republican
There's
convention.
always a hole in the middle, Jeff.
Yeah.
I'm not touching any of that. I had at least 14 things race through my head. I'm just going to let it all go.
Yes, sir, can I have the ball gag, please? Which one? No, not that one. The one with the hole in it. That's the one I want.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I didn't see Madonna dancing in Times Square. I have no idea. I must be so far behind. I was out weeding my garden and doing things that didn't involve the internet these last little bits. No portals, Craig. Portals are gay. That's what Jason said. Sewer rats.
Well, I was thinking the choke ball explains the sensation that Jeff felt in his mouth after this procedure.
Dude, I didn't look. I didn't feel shit.
That's not true.
So my
That's
throat.
what she said.
Yeah, my throat must be really stretched out.
Don't.
Oh my gosh.
Don't quit. Stop. In the choke ball, the whole thing. My head's gonna explode, guys.
Oh my gosh, what the hell, Camo? Demon aliens wearing human skin suits have taken over and are growing pods and data centers all over the globe. Now that's a lot to take care of. I don't even know where to start with that. Oh my
That's
God,
definitely true. 100%.
Gosh, how far behind am I, y'all? I'm so sorry. Secret longing, Brew. What did I miss? Somebody, Teresa, good to see you. Marla, Camo. Jeff, your dog knew you were crazy from day one.
True story.
Fraud is bad in Ohio, right around Jeff's business.
Oh yeah, it's
So wait a minute, back to the ball gag. So they're not going to use it again. Did they give it to you as like a parting gift so you could have like a toy for your puppy when you got home?
No, I'm just the first thing I asked when they brought it out, I was like, all right, which one of you motherfuckers are putting this on social media?
But you know what's funny? You went for it. You actually did. You did it, apparently, right?
Yeah. I mean, the ball gag went in.
They call that in the hospital. That's the ball gag.
Did you see Doc B's? It says Oral B's your new handle.
Oh, I missed it.
Really clever.
I didn't see that one. Man, I'm trying to
say what again? Say what again, mother?
One more Mother Truckin' Tom. I love that movie. You will never be able to quote that one without me knowing. I love that movie. I like the part. Go ahead.
No, I actually got to use that on my the first editor of my book. We were using them on a trial basis. Anyway, he was pissing us off, so we were canceling from him and all that, and he kept saying something about what did he say? When we go through, I don't know, go through it again or whatever. And I was like, no, you don't because I was letting my people talk for me to do all the negotiation and shit. But I finally jumped in because he kept saying that. And I was like, no, you're giving us the money back, refund. We're not continuing this relationship anymore. And he said something about redoing it again. And I said, motherfucker, say redo one more fucking time and see what the fuck happens to you. And anyway, so then all of my people were like, please stop talking. Let us do this. Anyway, blah, blah, blah.
Well, the funny thing is over in Hawaii, they do have a place called Big Kahuna Burger.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's on the leeward side of the island, and it's good food.
Oh, Jason says Reservoir Dogs is greater than Pulp Fiction. That's an opinion. That's your opinion.
Opinion. They're both good. They're two different animals.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, Jason, he's right about that. Is that Schmidt?
It was.
So,
I did get a text from the chat because you were talking about that scene, Craig. So I got this. This is here. I said I wanted to see it, so here we go. I guess that's first off. Does it show him going in? I kind of zipped into it a little bit. I guess that's supposed to be Michael going on
they
there.
give the number. And you look at the numbers on the van; they match up with the same van later on, seen at the corner.
Huh. Well, yeah. So I did see they circled the guy. Okay, so he's in there. Van's going along. See, nothing really happening.
I'm gonna look when he gets out. I'm gonna go da 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 da.
Well, remember what his dad said on PVD. I mean, that spot on PVD said they was trying to kill him.
Yeah, he said he'd still be alive if it was up to him or whatever. Yeah, I played that literally Wednesday. I did because
he was a master of disguise, y'all. A master of disguise.
That is true. He used to go to the movie theater. He always wanted to do what we could do, so he'd put these elaborate, old man or whatever, and get away with being out amongst people.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's true. All right. Well, this is like really slow moving though. I guess we got to wait. It comes right about here. You can see somebody walking that they're gonna.
Well, it's in the garage. Whenever the van gets to the garage.
All right, so let's skip ahead.
Is he moonwalking?
Yeah, that'd be a giveaway, wouldn't it? Moonwalk out of there.
That shot.
I have never seen this though. That's crazy.
Yeah, but there's
so they go in there.
Yeah.
And then they're going to show this.
Oh, that's the person who probably shot the shot.
I got to get my body.
Or maybe not. I don't know who that is.
When do we actually? I don't know, man. I feel like it's awful grainy, and it is what it is.
Well,
I want to believe it. Nice.
I mean, shit, that's 15 years ago.
Well, and the video I saw is different. It shows the actual when they're in that. Oh, that might be it. That's it right here. Oh, damn it! It cut away. That was it.
That's what it says right there, folks. This video is totally blocked on YouTube. Okay.
They show him getting out of They show him getting out of that van and walking in a door right there.
Huh.
On the initial, but you got to go on Instagram or TikTok to see
BitChute. Yeah.
BitChute. YouTube blocks all that stuff. Folks, you're being lied to day and night. I'm just telling you.
He's just like breaking down.
Hootie Poot might be right.
That's nuts, man. I hope it's true. I bet you he's pissed off if he saw this Netflix documentary.
That's it, Cola. That's it right there. Play that.
And then they zoom in on this stuff. You still can't really see it. They're just like clipping it.
Oh.
That's just the way it is. It's like clips because they say that it's blocked. That's it. Yeah. But, you know, at least I have some idea now. I hadn't even seen that before, ever. Pulp was traumatizing at the time with Zed. Oh, Zed's dead, baby. Oh my God, you guys are so killing me with the Inglorious Bastards. Better than both. That was a good movie. I don't know about better than both. I feel bad. They're asking for the cheese grater girl. Good grief.
Oh no.
The girl's tired. Let her take a break. I like that movie, Dog P.
Bridget von Hammerschmack is the brainchild of Project Kino.
Michael would be 68 in August. Dead 17 years. Well, there is, like, I know, there's all these
He's
weird
still
things
68. He's still 68. I'm telling you. Y'all are going to see. Watch. He's going to come out.
Outlandish is asking Jeff, saying, any truth to this, Jeff? Air raid sirens are blaring in Bahrain now as a result of Iranian attack on the country.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, they've been shooting off rockets over.
Yeah,
I can call somebody and find out. Hold on. This will be.
What is Bahrain is Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, when you call him, tell him about the ball gag.
It's north of Bahrain.
Jeff, what was the diameter of the ball?
Good to see you, Bama, by the bay.
Shit. Hold on a second. I got to figure out how I have this listed in my fucking phone.
Hey, is
Good
this
to
a
see
phone?
Carolina.
You're too high, Jeff.
You're too high to call people, Jeff.
Oh, I'm calling them now.
Call the
Moon
gym.
Child. Want the link, Moon?
What
What was the question? Oh yeah, bombs in Bahrain.
Alhamdulillah.
We don't speak Russian, Jeff. If that's even, I don't know if that's Russian.
Sound like Islamic.
He said slim from the ball gag.
I see people censoring on Rumble. They never did that before. Huh. That's not good.
Yep, it is.
Oh my God. I was trying to make me play it again. I can't. You're going to kill me.
Yeah, he said Kuwait and Bahrain are under air warning.
When are those bastards going to run out of missiles?
Well, I mean, think of how many years they've had to store them.
Yeah.
On the ground.
So, while he's on the phone, did you want to do your update on your neighbor, Yorga? Or did you not want to do it?
I mean, I can if anybody cares.
Oh, I heard news. Yeah.
It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty nuts. From where we were at, where we left out on.
Well, I mean, I don't want to talk bad about the guy or anything, but where we left out on, everybody knows that. I don't need to go into that, but so last Sunday I was on my back porch doing some work, and I saw my neighbor over there and the guy's sister who lived there, and he hadn't been seen in 24 hours, and we called the cops, and we proceeded to open the window. I ended up cracking this freaking window, but it didn't matter at the end of the day because the fire department came out there and they had this pry bar thing, and the whole window exploded. And they went in there and they found him, and he was not of the living.
Oh,
so yeah.
What got him? Do they know age?
Well, I haven't heard anything officially, but from what they're saying, and maybe this has been smoothed over, I don't know, but they think. See, everybody was worried he was maybe drinking and maybe on pain pills because he had broken his foot, which I didn't even know about, and he was having some mental problems. But from what his sister said, he was just laying there on the floor. He just, there wasn't anything gruesome. He fell from like the bathroom, but he didn't hit any walls or anything. He was just laying there. And so all that me and my neighbor can come up with is that it had to have been something cardiac, because he had heart surgery like a year ago or something, like a valve got worked on or something. I don't know. So we don't know. It's a damn shame. He just turned 50.
Wow, that's very young. I thought.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty crazy, man.
The crazy thing is that he's hearing the voices and stuff, and it's like I think about those skull to.
Yep.
How does it go? The technology that people say happens. It makes me wonder. Like, I know sometimes people are just like having mental health issues, but how do we know?
No, I know, and I don't want to get in all those details, but it almost seems kind of like maybe he wasn't crazy. Maybe there was something else going on, So I don't know, and being that, I'm kind of the odd man out here, I don't have any information, but it's just like I was talking to Cole on the phone. I just put up cameras all over my house today.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it. I was like, man, that guy had cameras like really all over the house. I put up 5, but he had probably 10. And I wonder if there's any weird things on those cameras, but I'll probably never know, because I didn't know his family or anything, I don't freaking know. But anyway, so he's gone, man. So.
That's terrible. Yeah, but I mean, you were totally talking about it here, and that is not where we expected that to go. I just figured if you wanted to update his neighbor, interesting tidbits. That I don't even want to laugh anymore. It's not even can't be funny anymore. But it was funny when none of this had happened. He said, "They got you too, huh?" Like that.
I know. I mean, it was kind of comical, but I mean, it's like I told y'all, man. I was talking to him, man. And I knew I was staring madness in the face, man.
Yes,
I mean,
Larry.
the guy was was not right, And I mean, he was a upstanding, hardworking, regular old freaking guy with a big old nice pickup truck and an offshore boat and a race car out in the garage and a lot to live for and everything else. And man, he just started getting kind of goofy, man. So
Hey, Yorga,
yeah,
see if you can get me a good deal on his truck.
man, the truck is already gone. A family member jumped on that thing, man. It's a full size extra cab
I was
Chevy.
just,
No, I
just
know,
being a
but I mean,
dick.
it was premium. He had it jacked up higher than what I would like, but other than that, it was super freaking nice, man.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
Well, they just went out there and got 2 riders.
Got 2 rioters? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, riders. Yeah, I did.
Are you talking about on the ice thing? I mean,
Yeah,
is it on this one? Same stream I was watching?
Oh yeah, somebody made the phone call to ICE because they just come out and totally wrecked their. Oh, now these people are getting fucked up now.
Sweet.
They're swinging on them. Mine's a little bit further ahead than yours, but somebody just got Billy clubbed.
Good grief. I don't find any joy in that, man.
We haven't seen shit yet.
Huh.
Why Newark all of a sudden? What the hell?
Huh?
I said, why Newark all of a sudden? How did that spring up?
Because this facility that they have here, ICE just leased it out.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
And the governor's a commie.
Yeah. And they just where was it, New Jersey or one of them, they the governor come out and told them that they could do it, and then they called in the state police on their asses. The governor set them all up, and he's a Democrat.
I was offline for I don't know, not very long, a day or so. I'm pretty behind, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should take some more time.
It makes no sense for government officials, from your governor on down. And we have this here in Virginia that they're anti-police. It's like, it makes no sense, man.
Right.
There's a thought, Yorga. The Ritalin caused him a heart issue. That is a thought. Potentially.
It could have been. I don't know, but he wasn't on that all that long. That's what he was on when he was over here, talking kind of weird. And then supposedly he went, away for 3 days, and apparently they took him off of that stuff. So, man, I don't know. But it was weird because it was me, my neighbor, his sister, and then one cop showed up. And that whole time, us 4 people, I mean, I'm thinking in my head the whole time. I said, man, I know he's gone. And then I found out later that my neighbor was thinking the same thing. His sister was thinking the same thing because he's been going through a lot, and had some anxiety issues and things like that. A lot of stuff, like I said before, that I've been living next to this guy for 15 years, man. I had no idea he had, demons going on and whatnot, I guess. We all have our demons, but, it just, like I said, I'd see him cutting the grass. Hey, how's it going? I'd talk to him every now and then, but not much.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Getting ready to pick up green beans in a week or so. I wanted to still plant beans. I don't know if it's too late. I don't know. I'm still learning all this stuff. It's going pretty good. Very sad, Yorga. Sorry, says Brew.
Yeah.
It is terribly sad, but we did talk about it on here, and I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's kind of like you almost have to end that story. Like, who would have ever thought?
Yeah, well, people have been asking me, the in between time, and I've been, watching over there, and he, he just didn't seem. It's like he was pulling right up to his door as opposed to driveway, and I didn't see him for like a week, but his truck was moving some, but it was like he was just staying at home, locked up in the house or something, for at least a week or so. And then, I saw her car and I saw my neighbor trying the door, and I'm like, man, I got to go over there or otherwise I'm going to be an asshole. Because I was already kind of, invested in this whole thing anyway. So
Someone said, did Jeff fall asleep? LOL. I don't know. Hope
It's
not.
hard to hear that, York.
No, I'm still here. My puppy fell asleep and she's barking in her sleep.
Oh, that's so cute.
But now, also, supposedly Jeff's got something going on very similar, correct?
With my neighbor, yeah.
What happened with that? I don't know anything about it.
So, what's today? Friday?
That's good news.
So Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday, he called me and I had to drive him down to Columbus because he couldn't feel his left leg. And he couldn't walk. So we got him they're like crutches for like people that have MS. And took him down to the hospital. He's got stage 4 cancer. And so they admitted him, and I talked to him. Well, I've talked to him a couple times since. He's still in the hospital, but he calls to check up on his dog, and but he told me today they're probably the earliest that they'll let him out is Wednesday, and that's questionable because what they're trying to figure out is if they do surgery. It sounds like they want to do surgery on his back, but what they think is happening is the cancer is eating his spine. And if they go in and open him up, that once air hits that cancer, it'll just fucking spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when I was talking to him, he was kind of like saying like, I probably won't make it back home, but we'll see. And he's one of those people that I believe has a lot of regret in his life, and a lot of they say once you get close to that time, you try to mend fences with the stuff that you've done wrong, and I think that's some of the stuff he's going through right now. And he really, he's got 8 brothers and sisters, but
a lot of mending. That's a lot of mending.
Yeah, and he really doesn't have like friends per se, so he'll call me for one reason and then just let loose, which is fine. That's fine with me because who knows what? Well, I was like that at one time when I thought I was a fucking schizophrenic, but yeah, it's sad.
Now, let me ask you this: is it full body? Is it like that turbo?
Yeah. He has. So far they've had to do 3 blood transfusions.
Jeez.
And they've only lasted like 2 or 3 weeks. So like my mom said, they're only going to do that so many times before they just say, we're just going to give you enough to keep you comfortable. He was telling me some of the shit. They have him on Dilantin, Propofol, you name it, just to keep him out of pain. And yep.
Yeah, that sucks. I had a buddy had it. It literally took 3 months from when he first, like, his legs gave out.
Right.
Where he fell down. and then went in and found out it was like all over his body.
Yeah.
Brain, spine, organ, it was everywhere. And then literally another 2 months later, he was gone that quick.
Yeah.
So he might have been
better than going through a year of suffering or something. I mean, if it gets me, I want it to be quick.
Yeah. And the thing, and I know there's so many conspiracies on it, but all the technology and shit that we have, you mean to tell me that they can't cure that shit?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah.
There's too much money in it.
Yeah, someone finds a cure and something terrible happens to them.
Right.
I feel like they do have the cure, and they don't. They want to keep
ivermectin and fenbendazole kill it.
Yeah, because a lot of that could be parasitic. Pootie's right about that. A lot of that.
Well, I do know that he's a hardcore liberal, and he did take the jab, and he took every booster.
That might be, dude. Jeff,
that's what chat was saying, and I want to give a shout out to the chat. I'm seeing these gardening comments. There's a lot of comments about late July, which, well, I know we're past that, but barely. And then like late gardening tips, and that's good to know. Like, I did still want to try to do some beans. Cindy says plant beans in the last of July and pick them in the fall. That's good to know. It makes me feel like it's not too late because I didn't do those. I did corn. I did everything else though.
Early
and I got
June.
a lot.
We're good.
Yeah. It's later than the end of July, but I'm just saying, if the end of July, then the beginning of June, right? Just push it.
Yeah, because when all that was first going on, he had asked me if I'd taken it, and I was like, hell no, I'm not taking that shit. And after he told me he did, and I always told him, I said, make sure you're triple vaxxed and double boosted there, buddy.
That's what Dee Dee's saying right here. 10 weeks ago, lost hers to turbo cancer and said he had 2 shots and 2 boosters. That's terrible, man. So that just makes you even more happy when you think about, Fauci's assistant going down and potentially all the way up to Fauci. I hope they get him too.
Oh, I think he's already taken care of.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, he kind of appeared.
Well, look at John Bolton. They got John Bolton.
I saw some about that. Jeff, explain. I saw a little tidbit about it, but
So,
I didn't know about him. What happened?
Yeah, he took a plea deal.
Sorry, Deb.
He was found guilty on having classified documents, and
I'm retarded. Go ahead.
From what I've been told, he got a pretty sweet deal because he dimed out the next person up the chain, which was Brennan.
Yeah. Well, we always knew he was a dirty war hawk.
Yeah.
Yes,
he did.
I want to try to have, when all this stuff, I want to try to have another one. I'd like to, and I have a greenhouse too, so I feel like I can extend into some of the cold months. It's pretty exciting. I'm learning all kind of new stuff. Sorry, go ahead about the Brennan Bolton.
Well, I was going to say, Jeff, that's why it makes me think that maybe Pootie, or Q minus, as we like to call him, is right about things. Because why would you? Everybody knew who he was beforehand.
Yeah.
And Trump had to have known. And so you have to put these people in to expose them because they're going to do screwed up shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's Trump, to be honest with you. I think it's the military because, W gave the military and NSA the biggest gift when they started FISA. And I think that there was planning, inside of a 3-letter agency that no one knows about and that does certain things. And I think the military, whoever has been guiding him, is basically has told, recommended this is what the planning is. This is what we need to do in order to catch and get the goods on them. That's why I think at the end of the month, when Tulsi Gabbard throws this fucking huge flashbang before she walks out the door, and the second phase of those indictments start with the finance guy coming into DNI, and you're going to start seeing a lot of assets being seized. Because it makes no sense why Trump would nominate a guy whose specialty is mortgages. He has zero experience in intelligence. So why would you make him the head of DNI?
Wait. But that guy is really good at, he's like a hard nose. Like
but Craig has no experience in intelligence.
None
Who
at
are we
all.
talking about? I'm so sorry. Who are we talking about?
The incoming acting director of national intelligence, the person who's going to replace Tulsi Gabbard.
Which is the Blanche guy, Todd Blanche?
No, Tulsi Gabbard. DNI.
No, name. I forget the guy's name. Shit.
Yeah, Pruitt.
That's it.
Yeah. He was at Fannie Mae, Pulte, that's it. He was at Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. He's a finance guy. So why would you bring him in unless while you weren't working for the government, you were possibly helping Treasury and DMarsh trace down all of these illegal mortgages and this money laundering, and now you're going to be appointed to the acting DNI. That way you can see the classified portion of what was going on and then start doing indictments based on that.
Yeah.
You're totally right about that.
Well, and I've heard, and I don't know, I haven't been able to find it, but Devin Nunes is going to be over at DNI when this guy comes in.
Really?
Yeah.
What is Nunes doing now? Nothing.
I think he's working over at True Social.
Oh, all right.
No, he stepped down.
Oh, did he?
Because he's got to take this new position.
Well,
Yeah.
he may have stepped down because they may be doing all of the SSBI work for his security clearance.
I could believe that 716 Patriot says, I believe military is control and Trump is just the front man and mouthpiece. I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Trump is the only one who can authorize and give the military direction. The only one.
Okay, real quick. Chat's saying Lolte and Pulte. I'm assuming they're trying to tell us the name of the person. Is it with a P or L? Because this is two different people here.
P.
With a P. Okay. I don't know. I'm behind on all this information for sure.
Yeah, Schmidt has a point there with that question, boy. I don't know why either, Schmidt.
Okay, I'm not there yet. How far away am I?
It's kind of down there. He just wants to know about
Pencil Neck, remember the mortgage thing he's into? They found out about him.
Oh, you mean Shifty Shift?
Yeah,
Shifty
and
Shift and all them. They just talking about here.
Letitia.
Yeah.
Big Tish James.
Yeah.
Jason wants to know why. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Pootie. What are y'all talking about, Big Tish? I'm sorry.
They're going to get them all.
I hope so. Jason wants to know why they have real estate guys over in the Middle East negotiation with Iran. Kushner isn't even an official government employee. I don't know.
That is a weird pair. That's a weird pair, Jeff. That guy and then Kushner. And Kushner is like looking over at them when they're talking. They gave some interview. It was very strange.
Well,
Yeah, you say what's the deal with Kirshner and Ivanka? They got an island.
It's a bunker. They said it's a bunker.
Island. So Cindy, thank you for that. I want to plant in the fall also. That's a good thing. I need things to plant in the fall.
It's in Romania. Is Romania safer? Isn't that closer to Russia? Why Romania?
It's kind of next door to Ukraine.
CENTCOM says it shot down 4 Iranian drones heading towards the Strait of Hormuz. Just the news? I don't know. I'm not. Oh, it's funny. I read that Vicky's kettle cooked. Hot dill pickle chips are the bomb. I thought he was saying Vicky's kettle was cooked. I was like, what? What's he insulting Vicky? And then I read the rest of the sentence.
Ooh, no. Do y'all get Zaps? Do y'all get Zaps kettle chips out of New Orleans by any chance?
All right.
Because they got this one called Zaps Voodoo, and it is like the best potato chip you've ever had. And what they did was they just mixed all the seasonings. They put the seasonings of every chip they have into one chip, and it's incredible. I can mail them to you, but I'm charging double when I send them out.
Middleman.
Yeah, Jeff, you want some?
I'm still pissed off about this UFC ring being on the White House lawn.
Why?
Why? Yeah, don't be upset about that.
Well, yeah, I think we're okay. So,
what are you, John McCain?
No, but here's my thing with that. The Republicans were all outraged when Joe Biden had the gay pride shit and all the fucking women with no shirts on. It was a disgrace to the White House.
Men fighting with no shirts on.
Right. But I mean, I just think I just don't think that's right.
It is a little. You're right, Jeff. I agree. I do agree with you.
Yeah, it's a little bit
too much.
That's the word I'm looking for.
I think it's American.
It's Dana, but Dana made a deal. It's business. Think about UFC. It's a big thing now.
Yeah.
But
unfortunately, yeah.
Why give people ammunition?
Did they have a boxing match at the White House? No.
I don't know.
That would have been controversial.
I mean, I don't know. I don't agree. Now, if there's something else going on underneath it, then could be a different story.
A distraction.
Yeah.
I just don't. It's not one of the things that I think really changes anything. I guess I don't know.
I mean, in the big scheme of things, it doesn't. But the way I look at it is, why give your enemy more ammunition?
Yeah, I agree, and I would agree with it's. I guess distasteful is the word I was looking for.
Well, and I'm wondering, who is it going to be? The biggest names? I would figure the biggest names.
Oh yeah, it's got to be
the White House.
Well, and what now? All these entertainers are backing out. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
like So tell me, who backed out of what?
Not Poison. Who is it? What are they called?
Best Life said they should have members of Congress in the ring. I'd tune into that.
Yeah,
right.
Up next is let's see, we have
Jeff.
Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, what if it's a distraction? They bring out the guillotines. We've always heard about it, Jeff. Maybe this is it. Maybe this could
Y'all remember Celebrity Deathmatch be like political deathmatch?
Right. Yeah.
That would be entertaining.
I think at the end when Tulsi leaves and after July 4th, we better start because at first when I started to come to a little bit today, and I looked at my phone, and I thought I seen a report that they passed the SAVE Act today, but it must have been something else. If you guys are saying it didn't pass, because when I talked to Big Chair last night, and he was asking me if I was getting IVs of gravy before I went in for this procedure. I'd asked him how close is old boy going to execute the national emergency, and he basically told me, he said, look, you're seeing all of these states that are not going to turn over their voter rolls. So
I like how you use the term "old boy." It's very southern.
yeah,
Very southern term, Jeff.
Believin' says you give them something to complain about, so they get fired up on that one thing while you are getting things done.
Yeah.
I believe that. Yeah.
I think
That's what I heard today about California. See, they ain't turned over the voter rolls. That's what they're going. That's one thing they're going to get them on too. And if they ain't turned over the voter rolls, they're going to get them.
You're kind of
Yep.
muffled, Pootie. What were you saying, Cujo?
well, this wasn't the voter rolls. I was talking about the White House having the UFC, and it's just Trump's way of a big middle finger. And I don't think any of that bullshit should be going down at the White House. But something needs to masculine it up after all those trannies were flashing their titties. So maybe we can just
balance it.
yeah, maybe after this 4th of July, we can hit the reset button and go back to some diplomatic statementship type
Decorum.
shit. Yeah.
So this is a pendulum swinging in the
Well,
other
that's
direction.
what you worry about.
All
You
right.
don't want it going you want it to stay middle. You don't want going too far to either side, because both can be extreme. And you really want a constant, just a good middle. And we've always been in a good middle
Good to see you, John.
until I guess 2010. I don't know. I don't know when that.
You ought to, Cola, you ought to show that video clip I sent you Wednesday of Hillary.
Hey, so good to see you. Got a chick up here with me.
I'm extreme.
Oh no. Hey D.
Hey, I wanted to tell you guys something.
Look, check out the hat, y'all.
Show you this beautiful California sunset and all.
Beautiful.
The no kill shelter here is there's a nonprofit no kill shelter here. And they found the guy's been actually unaliving the dogs.
Whoa.
And they've been out of compliance with his permit for like 23 years. So people are ready to lynch the sheriff.
Man.
People are pissed off because he's still open. So all the meetings I've been listening to this week, hours of freaking meetings, all the people are coming out. All these people in that run shelters are in the surrounding areas. They're coming out and talking about it. It's called Miranda's Rescue. And it's shook humble. But, when you think about how people are reacting over what they're finding at fake no unalive shelters, and then maybe what they're doing with humans, I think because Spencer Pratt mentioned it. He mentioned multiple. Did anybody catch that? Have you heard anything about these things, Jeff?
No,
About
good point, Believin', but go ahead.
Okay, that's all I really wanted to share. But
Well,
I'll stick around for a little bit. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know if everybody caught that, but I've definitely heard you talking about it before. A shelter for animals is supposed to be a no unalive, and that's exactly what they're doing, and people are finding out and they're pissed. So I don't know.
Guess what? And not only are they finding out, there's a lady they've been knowing this for years. That's what I'm finding out at these meetings. And this one lady bought the piece of property right next door to the shelter because they've been knowing this for years. Yeah, and she went in with another lady in the dead of
Well,
night and dug
hold
up
on a second, D.
what?
You say they've been knowing it? Who are you talking about? The city
Oh, the
council?
community, like more her and some other people that came and shared. I've
But
listened to
basically, the
many.
government of your county or whatnot, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, more
What
community members.
when I say they,
Okay.
I mean a lot of people in the community were telling the sheriff they suspected this was happening
Okay. And then
for
the sheriff wasn't
years.
doing anything about it.
Right. And they're
And
Okay.
still
the
not. He's
lady,
still
the
open, you
lady,
guys. He's still
well, the
open.
lady bought the property right next door to the
Yeah.
shelter, and because of that, she found
That's
out.
right.
Go ahead and
Yeah, they
explain from there
yeah, so
exactly how she
because
found out.
she bought the property in the article. If you look it up, you can find it at Redheaded Black Belt in Humboldt. She bought the property because she suspected it was going on for years. And then her and another lady went in the dead of night and dug up the grave, and they dug up 8 dogs with bullet holes in their head. And
Good.
so that's the evidence already. And he's still open. So the town's ready. I'm telling you, they're ready to lynch the sheriff. They're fucking pissed.
Damn, dude, who was
They're,
it? Didn't put a comment. Tiger King stuff. He's right. That is Tiger King stuff.
is it? Humboldt County correspondent. Thank you, Doc P. Yeah, that's my check-in. That's what I got. So it's kind of shitty news. It's not the greatest,
Well,
but I think it's going to be
here's how
across
I
the
feel about it.
country. Mm-hmm.
When it's not shitty news because it's being exposed. It would be
Yeah.
shitty news if it was still happening and there was no exposure. It's good news
Yeah.
because people are finding out and putting
Thank
into
you.
the fuckery,
Yeah, that's true. It's a proper point. You're right.
I
But
mean,
they're
because I
not
share
doing
stuff
anything
with
about it. So people are mad. They're really angry. I'm a little worried right now. I'm like, my God, they're ready to blow that. The people are crazy here, okay? they're crazy for animals.
people are
You
crazy.
know? Yeah, it's a whole different eclectic group of people that will come
Yeah,
out
it's
for animals.
California too, so they are crazy.
Oh yeah. Can we eat those cows? No.
Hey, speaking of California,
Yeah.
it's now being reported that this socialist that's running for governor or mayor of LA,
Yeah.
that she just in the latest ballot dumps, she looks like she has passed Spencer Pratt.
Of course.
Oh, come on. I can't even, okay?
Well, wait, when is that election? Is it today?
Well, this is the runoff.
It's Tuesday.
Okay.
I voted on Tuesday, but I didn't get to vote for him, of course.
No, but
my thing is this: how did you guys vote on Tuesday and they don't have the ballots done?
Oh, my husband personally drops it off at the place. He doesn't put them in those stupid ballots, but they got those stupid freaking ballot boxes everywhere.
Yeah, because they set some on fire.
Yeah, that's true. They did. Govea covered that about catching them on fire.
I heard Trump saying something about he let this happen and they'd be caught or something. He didn't use the word
I heard
caught,
it was an investigation. That's what I heard as well, D. I thought he announced that it was going to be an investigation. And Bruce says, hedge of protection around your family and property, D. Amen. Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Well,
all of us.
my thing is this. If shenanigans are at play, Trump has to have a very damn good reason to institute a national emergency executive order.
And that's something that we know, Cujo. If you let them shenan once, they're going to shenan again.
Well, they're just arrogant. They can't. They don't think they're going to get caught.
Oh wait,
and they don't.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But
right,
what
they
happened
don't.
in the stock market today? Did the stock market lose a load of money today?
Shut up, Craig. We're talking about California for fucking once, okay?
All right, but I just heard that. That was true.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm looking, Craig. Hold on. I'm just seeing
kidding.
a lot of downs.
We'll talk
a lot
about
of downs,
the money.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the stock market.
No, it's just it's down.
Okay. Well, no, I heard. Yeah, I heard there was a lot. Yeah, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can tell you this. When I left this morning uh, to go up to the hospital, gas where I was at was $3.97 a gallon,
Mm.
and when we got to Cleveland, it jumped to $4.89 a gallon.
Damn, Cleveland rocks.
Even rocks.
It's over 7 here this week. It's over
That's an interesting
$7 where I
name. The
live.
Daily Shoegasm. I like that name. How
It's
long ago
over
was that?
$7,
We don't
Steve.
know the cheap.
Yes, in Humboldt County. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's a first, I believe. I don't think it's ever hit this before. Oh.
Doc P.
Doc.
Ron Reagan as governor. Silver
Yeah,
is way
that was
down.
fun.
Well, what do they say? When something's down, that's when you buy, right? So anybody that hasn't ever bought any silver,
Oh shit! Well, somebody just got hit by an ICE agent.
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
Yep, yep. Newark, New Jersey. The guy.
Is this the
all
same
the
stream or no?
shit!
Mm.
All these people are jumping on cars now.
Is it this one or a different one?
Yep.
What
Yep,
do you
it's
think
Every time you
makes
say that, I
them?
tune in and I don't see it.
What do you think makes them all of a sudden be so hyped up? Is it a message? Is it money? Like, what's
Money.
activated
It's
them?
the atmosphere and money.
in the
Mhm.
warm weather.
Where is it at? Where are they
This
at? New
is in
Jersey?
Newark, New Jersey.
This
Oh
is the
my
new rock
gosh.
concert. We used
Yeah,
to go
this
to
is
concert.
Oh, that's so sad.
this. So far, they've had about 30
Got
vehicles.
helmets on and shit. Look at that.
Wow. Oh man.
This is the new mosh pitting.
Are these all
You gotta
college
wear a
kids
helmet
or
to
what?
peacefully protest. I mean, helmets and goggles.
Yeah,
Oh my god! I don't.
see that crowd of people over there. I
Yeah.
think that's where the guy's at that got hit because he
Wow.
wouldn't move, and the agent said okay and plowed right through him.
FAFO, dummy.
Look, this is why you're going to see quick reaction forces be deployed.
Right.
You haven't seen shit yet. I'm telling you.
I mean, I'm ready. Oh, guess what? I did
Well,
see.
look.
Yeah.
Do you think you're ready? I don't think people are ready.
Wait, you ready
Well,
for
I
this?
mean, I'm ready for a change. You know, I
Are you
feel
ready for
hostage.
this?
You're
What is
leaving?
this?
Yes.
Wait, you ready for this? No.
Is he
20.
naked? Hide
Well,
the camera if he's naked.
think about this. All right, 7 years of tribulation. If
Mm.
we go from right now, that'll be 2033, the year of our Lord. Now think about what happened back in 33. You know? So I don't know.
I don't know either.
I look. Well, people believe that they're ready. They want to see all this, right? But you see people having meltdowns over these data centers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stephanie.
But if people are having meltdowns over digital currency, which you've been using for fucking 30 years.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Well, in
Hey,
order
trucking
for
feedback.
if it is true that QFS is a thing, I mean that's beyond a conspiracy. You have to have a lot of computing power to navigate this whole new financial system.
There's also talk of human brains being stored in these data centers.
Okay, well, wait, before we move on to that, the data centers. So for 3 or 4 days, I've been looking for this video and picture that I took of the data center here in Arcata not that long ago, and I can't freaking find it. But when I was researching it, like, it's not a big building. It was a hardware it was a bunch of failed businesses. It was a hardware store, a feed store. So it's that kind of size. It's a good size. It's not small, but it's not, and it's in the middle of Arcata. No one's ranch was stolen. Um, and it's not using a lot of water at all. And when I looked it up, what's interesting about it is they approved this in 2020. And right here from Arcata, this data center is called Connex, something with an X. It has a 10,000-mile transatlantic cable that goes to like freaking Sweden or something. It's crazy. I was like, what? So, I want to share about that because I heard there's a lot of propaganda coming from China with this data centers and a lot of fear. And I think I hear that's what you're kind of getting at, Jeff, with that. Because I was
Well,
sharing a lot of videos of people that were saying their ranch was getting stolen. And that's, that kind of shit is happening too. They are doing things, they being the criminals, do shit like that. But, a lot of these videos, I'm not tracking everyone down and researching it before I share it. I'm assuming it's true. I don't really fucking know. I
What
know
about
what I
this
know in
comment
my
here?
area. That's what I know.
This comment says in Telegram, California busted in cheating will be RICO case. I'd be looking for a second announcement for confirmation because Telegram does share a lot of things, but I mean, I don't know, RICO case. I hope so. Let's hope so. But anyways, I
Okay,
just
I
wanted to
think I think Jeff was gonna answer something. I don't know. Were you gonna answer what I was saying about that?
well, no. What I believe that people are panicking. Just like Liberty was panicking. And thinking all of this is all been
heavy.
bullshit, and
Mm,
we've been fed a bunch of shit. But here's the thing: this shit's starting to come true.
a lot of it. The
I
bottom
mean,
of the ocean, I saw that they were gonna start putting them in caves. We don't really know. I only know what I could see in my area. That's my point. That's
with
always my
what?
point.
What the
That's all I
cables?
can share. Well, with the size of the center was the
Oh
ranch
well,
stolen. I mean, I can verify that didn't happen here in the case of this data center.
yeah,
That's all I can say.
we have a data center in our city, and it's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the most people that are pounding the fear drums on these data centers have no fucking IT experience, anyways.
The same with the AI stuff. Never
I
fear,
mean,
Jerry. What's up,
right?
buddy? Good to see
You
you, man.
know, you look at the IRS. Look at Treasury. These fucking people were still running on mainframe computers
Well, it's
up
funny now. A
until
lot of people are going to go back to their own servers. It's going full 180. That is being a thing now. Well, they're not even going to be servers. People are going to power their own data centers because they're using the AI so much. I mean, I could tell you, I should sit my husband down in front of y'all and let him. He will blow your mind. The shit he's doing. It's crazy. The shit he does. Well, it's just wild, but he's using Claude, and it can go through his documents. It is finding things budget wise, everything wise. Your own personal assistant without all the emotions. That's why guys love it. Ladies too that don't want to deal with drama. Just give me the facts. Shut the fuck up about
well,
everything else. Leave your bullshit. And that's
well,
why AI rocks.
AI is not new.
No.
The
Craig,
military and the government has been think of this. Before I'm old enough to know when the internet didn't exist.
Me too.
Okay, but the Department of Defense had the internet decades before it was ever made public.
Well, don't you think this American government has had a lot of specific
Sure, absolutely.
technologies and certain families and certain peoples got those, like here it's Mercer
Look,
Fraser.
there's stuff that I've worked on in the intelligence community and this is 30 years ago, that the American people have no idea of the shit it can do.
first one was in 1943 or 48, something like that.
What?
Data center.
Yeah, well, yeah, I believe it was a part of the military.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but I think somebody said that the other day. It said 1943 or 48. Not in 1940s anyway. I think it's in Pennsylvania, maybe, or somewhere up through there.
Well,
But
so much is coming out that has not been out before under this administration, and people don't give that enough credit. I was just sharing about the tunnels they exposed, they exposed the Coca-Cola classics they were bringing between Mexico and here.
sure.
And like Pootie pointed out, they have known about that tunnel as long as the tunnel was there. But for some reason now we get to know and we get to say, hey, we busted this under this tunnel. And everybody knows now there's a tunnel there. And I'm sure the Coca-Cola classics aren't the only thing going between there, but that's the part we hear out loud.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
also RFK Jr. with the trails in the sky, and they're
Yeah.
trying to get to the bottom of that. That's some big stuff that all this stuff
Well-
is coming out, and people aren't
well,
given the credit for it.
just
Go ahead,
just
Jeff.
look in the state of Ohio. Our lieutenant governor just announced a few days ago that the FBI, the Secret Service, the DEA, and the IRS and the U.S. Marshals did a raid in one day throughout the whole state of Ohio, and they arrested 430 people that were involved in top tier sex trafficking.
All the time, hardly ever gets covered. All the
yeah.
time.
You know how much news media coverage that got?
I hadn't
Zero.
heard about it till you told me about it, but I have heard
Zero.
about definitely rings going down, and they have certain names for it where they've been
Yeah.
following them. They have
I
And-
didn't hear nothing about it. Not a thing.
Right, and
I
the
follow other
only-
channels. Yeah.
And the only reason that I know is because one of the deputy sheriffs told me that they are housing 15 of them because they ran out of space to put these fucking people, because even in prison there's a hierarchy, and these guys are like beyond scum. And they're worried that they're going to get, neutered.
Well, what's that called?
Justice.
Well,
That
yeah, but if you're trying to,
Yeah, exactly.
to bring a RICO case against sex trafficking, you have to keep some of these fucking people alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can tell on each other and things like that. That's true. But
Oh, Cola, I got a video for you. It's a
Oh,
quick
yeah?
one, but I have to go find it. But it's supposedly it's choppers at night in freaking LA. Yesterday, baby. Yesterday. Yeah, I didn't even want to share it because I don't want them knowing in Humboldt County yet. Fuck them. They can just find out by surprise. But they're getting closer if this is true. I mean, it could be old footage, but I looked in the comments and I didn't see. But I have to find it on X. I have to look in my replies, I guess, because then
I am really ready for this stuff. I would like to see some updates and things about the stuff going on in Florida, about the RICO case they got going there, where we're at, what's next, any of this stuff. It should be moving along, you would think. And I don't know how much they have to keep secret, but they're definitely pulling a RICO. They're going after all the big names. And I don't know how big that one is. And unless several small ones or one great big one that goes all the way up to Obama, I'm not real sure.
When Todd Blanche was in Columbus yesterday, and they made the announcement on the RICO charges in the state of Ohio, he said that some of this goes back. He didn't say it directly, but Kash Patel alluded that some of this in Ohio goes back to Miss Ilhan Omar.
Oh, yeah.
Because there is a huge Somali group down in Columbus. And, Todd Blanche said, look, if you have are doing or have committed this type of fraud, you better start looking over your shoulder because we're coming for you. And there are no deals.
There is a lot going on it with that for sure. As far as get exposing all the fraud, it's crazy, the numbers and all that. And yeah, I think they're coming for her too. I don't see how they couldn't. Her Walls. I'm still stuck on that girl they called the mastermind, and she's like she had to get the money from somewhere, and those people are above her. So I don't see how they could call that girl the mastermind. They've gotten her, and I'm sure she's telling on anything she can.
Yeah. Well, wait till Tina Peters starts talking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so glad she's out, and that's such good news.
Well,
Oh
I mean,
gosh.
they have now. I can't prove it. I can't bring any receipts, but a buddy of mine in D.C. that heads up a certain division at the U.S. Marshal Service said they put 6 people on her because they're
You don't see
worried
this
she's
coming.
going to get taken out.
Oh yeah, man,
Hmm.
there is a lot going on. There's no doubt about that.
Oh,
All
they
right,
got 6 people on her to protect her. Okay, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure what you meant. Okay. Yeah, that I just found the video looking on X. I put in LA Chopper, and there's a big nudie. There's a big
Are you there?
No, go on. I want to hear about the big nudie.
yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't hear anything past that. Is this
Oh,
just a
that.
picture or is this is this a video, D?
That's a video with a news channel. So I haven't seen
It's
that
not
one, but
really.
that's the video I saw on X. So if you go, no, you can hit the link. It has a
All
video on
right,
the link. Sorry.
Yeah. You know
I'm
what
working
that.
at it. No,
Um.
it's an
You know what
article.
that's called, D?
What's that?
That's called your quick reaction forces.
They're calling it a training exercise,
I'll read
quote
Well,
this.
unquote.
no, that's they're
Uh-huh.
training.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
training
yeah.
for
Yeah, here we go.
when the shit starts coming out, you're going to need just look at this ice facility. This is just one this is like a pinprick on the United States.
Oh, I
Now you're
know.
giving me musical Tourette's. Just another pinprick. First, here, let me read it real quick. An abandoned Long
yeah.
Beach hotel was the site of a dramatic U.S. military raid earlier Friday, part of a series of urban warfare exercises across the Los Angeles area this week. The training took place at the Golden State Hotel on Pacific Coast Highway near Deer Drive shortly after midnight. Multiple military helicopters were seen circling the building before dropping troops off onto the roof. Troops deployed flashbangs and went door to door inside an hotel
Oh
using
my God.
simulated gunfire. Long Beach police officers provided traffic control and briefly closed Pacific Highway in both directions. Wow. Similar training exercises have taken place in LA. Metro cities in recent days frustrated some local residents. Pasadena City Councilman Rick Cole shared videos of a loud exercise around 1 a.m. Thursday at the abandoned St. Luke's Hospital on East Washington Boulevard. These are homes literally across the street, Cole said, with the sound of gunfire and explosions in the
Well,
background. People
yeah,
are trying
there
to
was
sleep. Oh,
gunfire.
poor people trying to sleep. The Pasadena police alerted residents in a statement around 5:30 Wednesday, warning of limited helicopter activity, controlled explosions, and simulated weapons fire until 1 a.m. in the northeast part of the city. As councilman noted, the exercise continued well past 1 a.m. Pasadena residents expressed anger over the relatively short notice and the level of noise. Right after the fires, for a lot of people, everyone's a little bit traumatized. Resident John Burkett. And then you start hearing military helicopters and
Oh
fake
my
missiles and stuff. Like,
gosh.
what is this? It's not good. At least one other urban warfare exercise took place in the city of Industry. The U.S. military has not offered an explanation for the timing of the exercises. However, Los Angeles is set to host 8 matches of the FIFO World Cup this month and will host the 2028 Olympic Games. Well, that's no reason. Is that the end of it,
Some
I guess?
sexy
Oh,
men on that helicopter, girl. If you see the video, they are. You hear the gunfire. It's crazy. You talk about crazy. That video, if they show video, I heard the gunfire.
But
wow.
You know, think of what's getting ready to happen in the United States. The FIFA World Cup. You don't think that there's not going to be some type of an attempt there?
Well, I mean, good luck
I
to
guess
them.
so. Right? I
It
don't
looks
know.
like they're going to be prepared for just about anything, it seems. I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. Thank you for reading that. That was better than what I saw this morning.
Right.
What?
Well,
That
I
was
gotta,
great.
I gotta take Panda for a walk.
All right. See you
All
later,
right,
Matt.
Jeff. Thanks for coming up.
Yep, we'll see you.
have a good night. Great song. Oh yeah, the song. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, that's right. So yeah, that's interesting news, D. Oh my gosh, so much going on, so many places. What the heck, Mike? A lot of action going on at MDL base here lately. A lot of action, period, it seems. Have a good
Oh,
night,
you got a
Bruce.
Pasadena girl, huh, Diane? Cool. I wonder what her reaction was to you telling her that. That's the part I want to hear.
I
That's
said,
kind of
no
funny.
worries. Only Trump playing war games. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'd like to see some bad guys getting taken out in Humboldt County because it's real bad here. You guys know, you know all the things. And now it's, with this rescue thing, it's so timely. That's what always gets me too, is how timely this could be, where this story comes out. This guy's been running this rescue for 23 years. People suspected this was going on so long. They bought property and shit. I mean, the town literally been conniving together, you know what I mean, to expose it. And now they're going to come together. And I'm just kind of watching it like it's going to be really interesting to see them work together,
Well,
because I
they
think.
didn't do all that
Yeah.
for nothing. That's for sure.
No, they didn't.
Billy says a couple months ago, the local sheriff said the military was using local airport to refuel for a training exercise.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is Cujo here?
Yes, he is.
Oh, hi, Cujo.
He's muted. I don't know if he stepped away.
Hello,
Hello. How you doing, darling?
I'm Peachy Keen.
Oh, that's right. I heard that, and it made Cola nervous.
Well, the last time he was Peachy Keen, he went on a big rant, and I'm like,
Well, we like those Cujo rants for sure. A good
pretty.
Cola and a Cujo rant, it's good stuff. I like them both.
Well, let me tell you about purchasing my cigarettes today.
Oh, goody.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you want to hear me rant? This
Yeah.
on the door.
We all
I
do.
go into the liquor store to buy a carton of Marlboro, and there's a sign on the door says $2.50 off for 2 packs for Marlboro. So I go up to the lady. I say,
I'm thinking, already.
yeah. I go up to the lady. Oh, you got to be a member of our thing. All right, make me a member. She makes me a member of their little store because it's like it's the closest place to me, and I kind of recently moved. And anyway, blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
Become a damn member, sit in line, and then I ask her. I'm like, okay, well, how much off on a carton? She says, and she tells me $1.80 for 2 packs of cigarettes. I say, well, how much for a carton? And she's like, well, $1.80. I'm like, wait a minute. There's 10 packs in a fucking carton. And she's like, so she rang it up, 2 packs of cigarettes. And she's like, oh, well, you saved $2.50. I'm like, yeah, that's what it said on the door, not $1.80. How much do I save on a carton? $2.50. I'm like, okay, if it doesn't come out that way in the register, can you just ring up 5 sets of 2? And she, oh, no, I don't have time to do that. I was like, just give me 2 fucking packs of cigarettes. She gives me
Okay.
2 packs.
Stupider. People are
She gives me
stupider.
2 packs of cigarettes. I put them in my pocket. I walk behind the guy behind me, who's the only
Oh,
guy in
God.
line. He goes through line.
Got in line
I go up
again.
there and I'm like, "May I get 2 packs of Marlboro, please?" She rings them up. Doesn't say anything. I'm like, okay. I walked outside, put 2 packs of cigarettes in my cargo pants pocket, walked back inside, and ordered 2 boxes of Marlboro. This bitch made me do that 5 fucking times.
What?
Yeah. And
You really did that? You're like, yeah, man, I saved. How much you save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only took me an hour.
yeah. Well, I mean, add it up, 250
Yeah,
off
hell
2,
yeah. I
so
mean,
250
I'm
times
doing
5.
it
I mean,
too.
it was worth me jumping through the hoops, but I'm like, what a dumb fucking
Shit.
bitch.
Oh my gosh. They're so
Yeah.
dumb. People are so
So
dumb.
good to see you, Doug
They
and
can't do
Garrett. I see
math, you
y'all.
know? They can't do math. They depend on the calculator for everything.
Oh, yeah. I do have
Everything.
a public service announcement because the other night my uncle was up here on a rant and I saw a bunch of people talking about the language. And I'm just going to say, I'm not going to censor my uncle on his language because that's how he talks. So I might as well not invite the guy up. So no one said it
Well, no
tonight.
one censors me or
I'm
you
not
or
going to censor
Yorka or anybody
you.
else. They can go somewhere else if they don't like
But
it.
that's what I'm saying. I hate to be that way, but I'm not going to
I
censor
don't
anything.
mind at all. I'll say it for you every time. If you don't
I
like
mean,
Yeah.
I
it,
might as well tell the guy
I
not to
let
talk.
too many of them. I let too many of them
we're
slip
all
myself.
trying
So
here,
I
but
Here's the
apologize.
we
thing.
also
Here's
are
what I will
living.
say. The F bombs don't bother me. Nobody really does it up here, and I appreciate it. I don't like the GD. I can
Yeah,
hear F
no.
bombs like
No
fly out
doubt.
every
Yeah.
direction.
Same.
Don't bat an eye. I don't like the GDs, but thank goodness
Hmm.
most of the people up here don't do that. But I just want to say, like, if that bothers people, I'm buffering.
What
I,
different?
I'm just saying he's not the
Hmm.
only one that does it, but yeah,
Hmm.
he does do it, you know. And I'm just saying, it is what it is. It's a late night show. When it asks me if it's for children, I always mark no. You know, we're all
We're
adults. So
Gen X.
right.
Well, look, I, I'm sorry that it offends people, but I'm not sorry that I'm offensive.
There you go. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to get up here and talk. I won't if it bothers people. I just, when I retired from office work a long time ago and was only working at the shipping company from hell, um, I quit trying to censor my mouth and I talk really fucking foul. And so,
It
you
doesn't
know,
bother me. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. I've heard every single, like most people I've heard drop an F bomb here or there. There are some that somehow never do. But like I said, the only one I find offensive is the GD. And I don't like that one, you know?
I never, I never say that. It bothers me too, but
Yeah.
I'm, if it bothers people, I don't got to talk. I mean, I'm just here. I'm here to support you. If people get any kind of, like to
That's a
hear me rant a
troll.
little bit or whatever, that's fine. But I can't. I'm not. Well, let me put it this way. I'm not going to try to control my mouth. So
I
That's
know that already,
trolling
but
there.
I don't want people to feel like they have to. And that's what I'm just
No.
saying. Like
We
we're
have
putting it out
liberty.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate to even say not to do the GD one, but it really I don't like that because I think it's
That
it
offends
crosses
God.
a line.
That's what's up. What offends our God, and that's
Exactly.
one of them.
I
So,
just
well,
don't like
but
it.
our
the
pastor
reason I
was,
can't stand the GD is because every
mhm.
time I hear it, I feel like I said something wrong.
Yeah, feel dirty. Our pastor
Yeah.
was going on about cussing a couple weeks ago, and I told my husband, I was like, man, he was saying that again,
What's wrong
how,
with that effing guy? No, I'm just
his,
kidding.
yeah, how him and his wife, his kids have never heard him curse. And I was like, and he's like, well, our kids have never heard us say GD or Jesus name in vain. And I'm like, that's right. That's where it's at. I firmly believe that is what's up. And people that got a problem with cussing, that's their problem. We have liberty also. We have to have liberty. And there's a lot of channels on YouTube. So
I just, yeah, you hear so much cussing. I mean, I remember when Eddie Murphy said "bitch" on Saturday Night Live, and the world lost their shit.
Mhm.
Um, but we've gotten you hear f-bombs, and they'll
Hey,
like
Lone Wolf.
edit it out, like just they'll say just a little bitty bleep in the middle of the word fuck, and you still hear what the hell they're saying. I'm not.
Yeah, that's so gay.
And for real, the whole thing about language, that's part of what pisses me off about the left anyway. Like, you can't say the word retarded anymore. And I'm sorry if somebody has, a
We say
retarded
it.
person.
Yeah.
It has a definition. And
Right.
saying an F bomb is no different than saying made love to, and saying, it's just another word. Anyway, sorry. I am exactly what I look like in my picture. I'm a Kentucky redneck, and I'm just as ugly as my mouth, and I'm done.
Jerry says free speech is under attack. Mitch said even our president has a potty mouth. Let's see.
Absolute wrong.
Just kidding.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. That was my favorite one.
I don't really give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck.
I mean, I'm just at a certain point, it is the internet, But anyways, no one said it tonight. It was the other night, and it just is what it is, man. It's not a kid's show, and like I said, I've heard just about everybody say that word. I don't know why. Maybe it's to an excess, but it's when you're on a rant usually.
Well, that's generally what people do when they rant.
Right.
Golly darn it. That lady made me so angry today.
Don't be fucking retarded, okay?
Oh man.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, I miss the good old days. My gosh, it was a little different then. It can't be sterile now. It's just impossible. Nobody wants it that way anyway.
Don't even get me started on the freaking prostitute that lives the next building over.
Well, that could be
Oh,
a
now
good
you
story.
got to get
We
now I
love
started
can't
on
good
wait.
hooker stories. Everybody loves a good
Yeah,
hooker story.
yeah,
No, I
yeah.
don't. There's no such thing as a good hooker story.
All right. Well, a bad hooker story then.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
this isn't. It isn't anything interesting other than this white van pulls up with a couple ladders on top of it, like about 3 times a week.
Oh boy.
And I'm out on my balcony smoking, drinking my. Whenever the weather's nice, I'm outside.
Really?
And
3 times a week with the ladders? Did they take the ladders off the truck or the van?
no, they don't do
Okay.
anything that freaky. But
Okay.
but this chick comes out of her place, and she gets in the van, and they're in there for like an hour and a half.
In the van?
No,
Yeah,
they come
in the
off the van and
van.
go into her place, right?
These are people that have no how you say la casa to go to.
Right. They're roofers or painters.
Yeah,
They're van
and
homies. They're van
yeah,
lifers. Okay.
but
No, they're not that.
they show up, and about 5 to 10 minutes later, girl comes walking up. She gets in the van. It's obvious what's going on, and then she
Was
gets.
the van a rocking so you didn't go a knocking? Was that what was going on?
Yeah, it was, and it was kind of pathetic rocking too. I was like, damn.
That's all you got, dude?
You were like, come on, man.
Yeah,
You can do better than that.
Good grief.
I know why he's paying for it. Let me put it that way.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
oh, that reminds me of my limousine story from Toy Tiger, but I'm not going to tell it right now.
Oh man, maybe later.
So it was a pretty good one. I don't really know if I even want to tell that in front of my niece. That's like the limit. That would be like the
Right.
extreme
There are
limit.
boundaries there. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but after being on this show with her and hearing some of the shit that comes out of her mouth, I've like stretched my boundary a little
Yeah.
bit.
You realized it ain't no thing.
Anyway, I'm gonna shut my mouth. I've been talking too much.
Do you cheer when they come out of the van? Good grief, I hope.
That's flipping hilarious.
No, he said he wasn't impressed with the rocking or the amount of time that was spent in the van, I think.
Yeah, they need to give me something to cheer about for real.
Or hold up a sign like they do at the Olympics with a number on it, like a 5 or a 6. You know,
there you
not
go.
quite a 10.
I had to learn how to write numbers in Spanish.
We all gonna have to say a prayer for that hooker. We're all gonna have to say a prayer for that hooker. Jesus, please save that hooker.
Oh my God. And film it. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's a thought.
They're out there now. That's what made me think of it. I went out there to smoke
Go
a
live.
little while ago.
Shit.
And
Serious? Oh my gosh.
yeah, and they're
we could be
sitting
seeing the van
there.
right now.
Yeah, they were out there. They were looking up at me like, "Oh, he's gonna know what we're doing."
know
They're
you're
like
talking
trying to be
about us
discreet.
on
I'm like,
YouTube.
"Motherfuckers, I see you all the last half dozen or dozen times you looked up."
So how you know she's a hooker and that's not just her guy?
Nicola,
I mean,
grow up.
I wonder how many pesos.
hey,
Yeah,
I want to show Yorga
I
something real
don't
quick,
know.
but he's probably gonna fuck it up. But
She's
I want
not
to show
cute enough
Yorga.
for me to
Yorga,
ask.
are you there?
Who?
Is Yorga there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you want?
Oh, I want to show you something, Yorga.
Oh, let me make you.
Play better.
All right, wait a minute. It's going to take a sec to come up.
Never mind. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Oh, there he is.
He's trying to play that Hammond organ, but he's not very good at it yet. So.
Man, that's cool.
But it's fun. Oh, have you guys heard of the Red Clay Band?
No.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. I shared them on my channel today. They're like,
you're kind of glitching. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
It's on
because I'm moving around.
Man.
They're really good. You gotta check them out. They're Southern Fry rock, like Leonard Skinner kind, but I think better. Don't hate me.
No, that's saying something.
Well, they're impressive. They're very impressive, actually.
That's cool.
I have a Leonard Skinner story.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes, Red Clay Strays. Thank you, Outlandish. Oh, sorry, Yorga. Go for it.
Oh, we're just burning time here, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know how much longer y'all want. Whatever. We could go backstage whenever y'all want, but go ahead, tell your story before we do for sure. Yeah, Jerry says yay. He's ready for it.
No, but I know Cujo's gonna know what I'm talking about here. So I saw Skinner, the original Skinner in Hampton Coliseum, and it was great and everything. And they came back just a couple of months before the plane crash. They played, and we all went. We were in high school. I swear it seemed like my whole high school was there, right? So we were up in the seats, passing the doobie around. Huh?
I'm laughing at this comment. Go ahead.
Okay, I've got pictures of all this shit too. And there's a commotion up towards the front of the stage, and we're just kind of looking. We're half stoned. We're just looking, and I'll do my camera. Anyway,
Yes,
so
we
there was
like
this
that.
commotion up in the front of the stage. We're all just kind of looking like, what the hell, Then we realized the people down there were lifting up a wheelchair, a guy in a wheelchair, and the guy in a wheelchair is like going, put me down. He's freaking out. And the other people, were lifting him up. And Ronnie Van Zant, the singer for Skinner, comes over and goes, this was in the newspaper and everything. So this happened. I was there. Ronnie Van Zant was like going, bring him up. So they bring him up and rolled him on back. As they're rolling him back, I said, that's freaking Charlie. He was in my English class, man. We were still in high school at this time. And he was a crippled guy that we went up through school with. He was cool as shit. And they took him back and put a hat on him and gave him drumsticks and all this kind of cool shit, But anyhow, next day in school, because it was a school night, next day in school, here comes Charlie with the big freaking hat on and the sticks and everything, man. It was freaking crazy. Anyway, you probably seen it. That was my Skinner story.
That's awesome. So Charlie wasn't just a rocker; he was also quite the roller.
He was quite the roller, and as an epic, I know, good one. as an epilogue to this story, I would see Charlie from time to time over the years. That thing happening to him, and like I said, he was a cool guy. He could get around. He had a car and everything. That was like the best thing that ever happened to him in his entire life, man. I was playing a gig in a little freaking honky tonk, man. And Charlie came rolling in. This was in the 90s. And of course, I got to talking to him and everything, you know, and then I had to bring up the Skinner thing, you know, because that was the thing. He goes, wait right here. And he goes back out to his car, comes back out. He had all the photos, the drumsticks, the hat, all of that shit he had in high school that day, you know, 30 years before, whatever it was. And he had corresponded with the band after that happened. They were writing him letters and stuff. They stayed in touch with him, in other words, you know, and it was just, I couldn't believe it. You know, he still had all that shit, you know, it was crazy. But he, you know, he finally passed away, I don't know, 10 years ago, something like that. But I mean, that was the most important thing in his life.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad they continued to keep up with him. That was really cool.
They did, man. I remember they handed him a great big bottle. We were like, I don't know, 17 at that time. And they rolled him back by the amps, you know, and like right next to Gary Rossman, and gave him, you know, put the hat on him, everything. Gave him a great big old bottle of freaking Jack Daniels.
Here you go, Clay B. Actual footage.
No, cheers.
Just kidding. Not really. You know what? You know, I mean, anybody's welcome in the backstage. I try to put the link out there and invite new people up just to hang out and talk in the backstage. Hardly ever does anyone new come. Now, there is a handful of kind of like backstage regulars, so to speak, that don't come on, you know, to the stream. I don't get it. I don't know. I think it would be really interesting to meet some of the chat. You can leave the camera off, you know, all the things, but it's like really rare for new people to come back. I don't know why. I mean, maybe people are just, you know, nervous, shy, whatever.
Most people just want to be in chat. You going to shut down earlier than you do on Wednesdays?
Yes, that has been the advice of both Yorga and Cucho. Believe that less is more, and it's better to do shorter shows.
We don't care what they think. Why would you listen to them? If people in chat care,
That's where all the intelligence is.
Let's get a one in chat if you want Cola to stay on longer. And Cujo and Yorga, they can just leave.
Nicola,
I mean,
Nicola, how old are you?
Shit.
Nicola, how old are you?
Always on for longer.
I'm not answering that question on live. I'm so young.
What, 50?
Good one count.
I am not in my 50s yet. Were you going to say something there, Pootie? Save me. What was going on? You've been quiet.
I was just going to say
the band of brothers always sticks together, Cola.
To Miss D.
They always do.
That the reason you are the age you are is in some part due to the advice that I've given her.
That's probably true. No, that's probably true. And also, I was saying that he's the reason I've got my thick skin too. So don't skirt around that one.
There you go.
Oh man, I was a little crybaby when I was little. I've gotten to the point I don't think people could offend me if they wanted to at this point. I'll just write them off. I won't, you know. It is what it is.
Well, you have to take advice from your peers, and you only got 2 ones. So, you know, if it were me and I had to choose between what my peers wanted and a couple people in chat, I would definitely go with my peers too. So,
well,
I don't.
What are you talking about?
I don't even care like what she does with the show.
Did you tell her she should cut Fridays short?
No, we're not going to continue. Fridays is over with, by the way. This is our last Friday. We're going to go some other day. But basically, Wednesday is the forever, God knows how long stream show. It's already kind of its own entity. It kind of created itself, honestly. But any other time we go, we're going to kind of keep them shorter. Yeah.
Well, because this is the one where you don't do a lot of videos and stuff. It's more just conversation.
Yes, it's this
Yeah.
like no prep, just whatever hangout time for sure.
How long did Dangerous Freedom used to go for? Does anybody remember?
I don't remember.
You
3
see,
hours, I think.
Just
About 3.
saying. Okay.
indefinitely, Jerry. Just saying. We're not gonna arrest it, Jerry. We're going to believe. LOL. Well, the thing is, I do wish that people would come to the backstage. That's where we meet y'all. Till dawn. Yes, you know what would happen on Dangerous is I would be watching Dangerous, fall asleep, wake up, and he'd still be on. He still loves that. These guys are nuts. But so the thing is, Cujo, that is where a lot of us met. A whole lot of us. See right here, Ron. People know. It was some of our first experiences with live stream, and it was a lonely, weird time. It was during COVID, and it was
We were
just
virgins with being on a
yes.
But
panel.
with
Many of us
me,
were.
with me, I found him completely by accident. I didn't know anybody that was there or y'all or nothing, man. I just found this stream and it's like started watching it.
Yep.
And it was a lot of
Yeah.
fun, and it was great. I wish you could have.
Yeah.
I wish you could have been around for that. What's up, Cujo?
No, I was going to say you all started off as virgins,
I don't
and
know
now
if he
you're
was saying
getting
anything.
ball chokers put in your mouth.
Did his mic come on?
Bunch of panel whores.
Panel horse, yeah.
Dangerous was a cook. I wonder if they forced him to take that stuff, and that's what happened to him. I'm not sure. Jerry says I lurked at Dangerous's. The beach background, yeah, and the little fake bar and everything. For the longest time, I didn't know that was a fake background. I can't remember. One of them I thought was really like that. Oh, you don't have to turn the camera on, believing. But
No, you don't. Keep your avatar on.
One of these
yeah.
Doc P says he remembers me being on Dangerous Freedom's panel. I'll be honest with you, that whole period was like a blur for me. I don't remember a lot of
you
that.
were a riot. I loved you back
Really?
then. Didn't even know you. Yeah, you'll be getting. Yeah, you were fun. Don't y'all? Do you remember D?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't, man. I'll be honest with you. I don't. I mean, I remember being on there, but I don't remember.
He's like the greatest time I never remember. No.
Yeah.
I didn't think he took it either, Billy, because he was a pretty staunch conservative in his views, and we were all bitching about COVID and stuff. I mean, I know there are some people who have took it that said they don't take it probably, but it's whatever. I mean, I live and let live. I'm all for liberty for others anymore. But yeah, you wonder when people do pass like that. He was pretty young.
That's what
I
he used
was
to say.
partying my ass off during COVID.
Right. Well, we were too, but we were on streams.
Hey, Camo. Good to
No,
see
I
you, honey.
mean actually partying.
I saw your
is all.
trailer. Now you're gonna
They
outfit
let
it for
you.
something
I mean,
cool.
what bars were you found bars that were open and stuff?
Yeah,
Who, me?
they were cash only bars.
Hmm.
I'm not hearing somebody.
You're not hearing Cujo, I guess.
No, I thought I wasn't hearing him. I'm gonna
He
go
said
out.
he was
Come back.
partying his ass off and going to cash only bars and not just staying home. And yeah, Caramel, that's what he said. I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. That's where his name came from. Rosie Decor said that was the first Yorga story. Yeah. Good night, Bama. I've seen terrible hair, dire straight as one.
We lost D.
She said she couldn't hear, so she's coming back again.
Oh, okay.
Echo says she was on Ron's panel a couple of times. That's cool. That was the first one I was ever on. But
the weird part about it is, we all somehow came together there. Then this guy passes away. I don't know if Cujo knew that or not, but he passed away, and none of us really know. All right, what do we do now? And channels started kind of popping up, kind of sort of doing the same thing, and that's how we all, I guess, stayed in touch somehow.
Yeah, what was the thing you used to say? If I go down, pick up my weapon and go on. I mean, that's kind of what I think in a metaphorical way people did. I have the keychain too, Elizabeth. I got a pink and black one. Myself.
Man, I was meaning to get one of them from him, right before, I couldn't.
I actually have two, I'm pretty sure. If I can find them both, I'll send you one of mine, Yorga. I will.
Cool.
Because I know you were there all the time. All 4 Dangerous Freedom channels are still there with all the videos. I don't want to see some of them, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't want to revisit that.
Yeah, it'd be kind of sad now.
Yeah.
But it was a fun time, and it's one of those things that everybody still remembers. You know, that's how we still
Yeah.
and it's really cool that like so many of us remember that. Like some people don't. I meet people out here that found a way here from some other path, and that's okay too. Oh my gosh, Steph didn't know. Yeah, what was it, 3 to 5 years ago? Rosie Decor said Ron taking over the show from another guy who passed. Now that's kind of creepy. I never knew that.
I did not know that.
You have two also, Doug? That's cool. Yeah, pretty crazy. But yeah, I was gonna wait for Dee to get back, but I don't know if anybody out there can put the link out and see if anybody does. I want to give the opportunity to anybody who wants to come back. And I do actually send it out to a couple of my closest people every week, just in case it doesn't, because sometimes it doesn't come all the way into the chat, or I end up having to put it after the thing ends, and people don't realize. Like last week or Wednesday, I put it in the chat. There it is. Thank you so much, Billy. Last week I put it as a comment, and I don't think anybody realized. And well, one person did, who was that? David Devine. It's the only one that used it to come back. But I did have a lot of fun, and I think it is less is more sometimes. And I think we'll try Sunday if you guys are cool. Oh, Dee is back. Shoot, my big mouth. There you are. We put the link out there. Live and learn, peer pressure. You have the perfect handle. Rescue came in at the end and kind of took over. Yeah, Rescue still goes. And yes, the link is here.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, Rescue.
He did do some late night too. He was at that kind of closer to that time than anyone else for me.
Or early morning, which was late night for me. You know, I would only catch it when I hadn't gone to bed. No gear to join you yet. No gear. You know, you shouldn't need much more than a phone. I wouldn't think. Tablet, laptop, I don't know, whatever. The idea, I like to think that people will eventually make their way to the backstage, and then maybe one day we'll join a panel. You know, that's how it happened for me. The first ones I joined were backstages. Dangerous would go on for hours and hours, and then he'd be shutting down, and I'd pop up to the backstage. And then eventually the first time I was drinking, and I went up on the live. Yeah, I mean,
every time. No way. Every time I was drinking.
Said everybody that got on panel.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
I mean, if you've never done it,
if you've never
done it, it takes that, you know, I think.
Yeah.
I remember the Frog Network too. Yeah. That's like one of those ones that was so big you couldn't join if you wanted. You just watched. Yes, Wolf Walker says I started prepping 101 LWN 10 TV. Shout out to 10. Yes, Hawk. Eventually everyone meshed together. Okay, we got somebody. I don't know if he wants to come up.
Yeah, I wish 10 would come back, man. I swear.
Says device is not connected. Yes, I miss her too. So my first one was technically prepping 101, which led to Hawk, which led to Dangerous. So the person in the back, it still says device is not connected. I don't know what to do other than wait or leave and come back. But I see at least somebody I've never seen backstage is trying anyhow. But Stephanie, yeah, his buddy dropped off the internet after his buddy passed. I don't know. I have a dumb phone, not a smartphone. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry. Nobody ever drank like that polar bear guy. All right.
Polar bear guy?
From Dangerous back in the day. Was Jeff B on Frog Network? How did I miss him there? Because I didn't really know him other than in chat till he started coming on these panels. And
yeah, he said he was on there. I never watched Frogs. I don't know.
I definitely
hope 10 as well too. I do hope 10 as well. Haven't seen her in a minute.
Yeah, I think she does more TikTok and stuff like that. But I'd love to. I'd love to see her.
I hear.
But all right, I'm trying to go ahead and cut it. Y'all have a great night.
Good night, everybody. Much love.
Pootie, you got
Good
anything?
night. Good night, internet. Sorry if I fucking offended anybody.
Good night, sweetheart. No, we're not. Well, it's time to go home.
Got anything, Yorga?
Good night, Peachy King.
How about you, Pootie? Anything?
Good night, everybody.
Good night, YouTube. See y'all next time. All right.